Well guys, I promised that if there was news around this company, I would keep you updated. We've covered this one a couple of times on the channel, but there is some news around CTRM Castor Maritime. The last time we spoke about this was around about a week or so ago when we had another news update. They purchased more ships, and the first time we spoke about this was about 3 weeks ago. So if you're not familiar with this one, Castor Maritime, ticker symbol CTRM, is a global shipping company and it specializes in dry bulk commodities. There's been a lot of news around these lately, a lot of hype around these. These are a penny stock, but they've been on a very nice run as of late, and there's some big catalysts coming up for this company, hence we are invested. You may remember from the first video when we spoke about these were at 36 cents per share. Okay, now we're going to jump into the share price at this moment in time. So just about, I think it was 2-3 weeks ago, 36 cents per share. At its current price, at the time of recording, is now 71. We've seen gains over those last couple of weeks of 95%. So if you bought in with me back then, we are sitting on very nice gains on CTRM. I bought in this one as a trader. Okay? I'm generally a long-term investor. I'd say 90% of my stocks, I'm in it for the long term. I love their ambition and outlook going forward, and I would happily keep buying. However, with this one, this is more of a trade, okay? I'm buying this one because of some good news coming out, and I really think it will definitely get to that price, in my opinion. Otherwise, I wouldn't have invested. But saying that, it is risky. It is speculative. So if you are planning on investing, you should always do your own research first. I'm not a financial advisor. So we're going to jump into the latest news around Castor Maritime. And it's probably as you expected, okay? They have added another ship to their fleet. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy for this company, okay? They're just buying ship after ship after ship. They entered into an agreement to purchase a 2010 Japan-built dry bulk carrier from an unaffiliated third party for a purchase price this time of 15.85 million. It's always around that 12 to 17 million mark, and they've bought a lot already, okay? If we take you back to 2020, they bought 3 ships in 2020. Bearing in mind, this is a company that has obviously felt the full force of the virus as well. They put that in their statement. You know, that was partly a reason of why finances were slightly down in the previous quarter in terms of net losses. But yeah, they've been buying ships left, right, and centre. They bought 3 ships in 2020, and now they've already bought another 3 ships in 2021. In the space of just a year and a month, they have bought 6 ships to their fleet, okay? They're spending money. On top of that, they announced their direct offering back in early January of about $26 million as well. So they're raising money, they're buying ship after ship after ship. They now have a total of 8 ships in their fleet. Now, the reason this is gaining a lot of hype, a lot of attention, we have to remember, okay, if you're completely new to CTRM, this is the reason. If not, it's definitely worth remembering why you potentially invested if it's a trade. And it is the NASDAQ listing, okay? This company has been given a 180-day extension to remain on the NASDAQ. They need to hit that $1 price target for at least 10 consecutive days, and that expires on June the 28th. We're still a few months away. We're about 5 months away, okay? So there's time to get to that listing price. If we look at the share price, we're already at 71 cents. That's already gone up 100% from when we first spoke about this. That first video, I said CTRM to 3x, and that's my fault, okay? It was at 30 odd cents at the time, and we need to 3x to get to that $1 price target, and I really think it will get there. At the minimum, in my opinion, I'm looking to get a 300% profit on this company from my initial investment. But even if we look at the current price of 71 cents, that is still considerably down from the $1 price target, okay? Of course, it would have been a lot better, you know, a week or 2 or 3 ago. However, there is still time here to get this $1 price target, and that's the minimum. You know, some people might love this company as a long-term investor. There's nothing to say that you have to sell out at the $1 or around that price. You could hold this until 5, 10, whatever you want, if that's what you think it will get to, okay? But for me, I'm using this as a trade. So that's my stance on this company for sure. And the closer it gets to that $1 mark, you know, I might take some profits out, etc. It really depends. News can come out and change your opinion on a company and then their ambitions going forward. Fundamentals can change in a company just like that. So you've always got to keep on top of this and keep doing your research into these companies, which is why I'm trying to bring you these news updates so you can keep on top of it as well. So they've had another ship in their fleet. The reason I think that this is big, okay, because they've bought 3 ships in the space of about a month. 3 ships in the space of a month and 3 ships last year as well. You wouldn't be putting all of this money into this company. You wouldn't be raising capital as well. You wouldn't be doing all of this if you had no plans to remain on the NASDAQ, if you were just going to drop off and fall off. Because as soon as this drops off, people will forget about this company, okay? And then it's going to have to try and get back on the NASDAQ again. So I don't think they want to do this, okay? I think they really want to stay on the NASDAQ. And I just want to read out a quote from that announcement from Petros, the CEO. "We are very excited to announce the acquisition of our first Kamsaraks vessel. Once again, we have demonstrated our ability to expand our fleet with the addition of our 8th vessel shortly after the announcement of our previous vessel. I wouldn't be surprised if we see another one, but I'm not sure where they're finding all of this cash from, other than obviously raising money, etc. But yeah, things are looking good. Why has this price run up considerably in the last few days? Let's jump back into the stock price. If we look at the last 5 days alone, we've run up 81%. That is big gains. Now, a lot of this is to do with Wall Street Bets and Reddit. This is one of the hot stocks on that list. This is one they've been talking about. It's quite highly shorted. People don't have a lot of faith in this company, so the shorts have been buying up shares. That is why this has been one of attention and potentially a reason here that we've seen a big run up. And of course, on the news today about this extra addition of the ship. However, that has only just come out and we've been on the last 5 days on a run up. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a slight pullback. But like I said, we've got June the 28th is when that extension runs out. And I think they will easily get there before that. But this is risky, so definitely do your own research. Let me know your thoughts on CTRM. Are you in this one? Are you treating it as a long-term investment, a trade? What's your price targets for CTRM? And we talk about all these different penny stocks and more on our Discord. We're growing a very nice community over there. We're almost about 800 investors at the moment, so it's growing very nicely. And we talk about this is one of those companies that I really like and I'm invested in, so of course it's going to feature quite a lot on our Discord chat. So definitely join that if you want more regular updates, rather than waiting for these videos as well. But nevertheless, thank you for watching, and if you can hit the like and subscribe to my channel, that is very appreciated. Until next time,